Hi, this is Cheryl of Majestic Wire Artworks. This is the second video making earrings using the heart head pins. And this one's a little bit easier than the last one, just because we're not doing the spiral to hold beads still. We're doing a wrap, and I mean just a crisscross wrap. And we're going to do both of the earrings exactly the same because the hearts are the same. And we're just gonna make one earring in this video to match the one I'm holding in my hand. So what I have for supplies here is you need a pair of head pins, and the beads I'm using here, two of them are the same beads that we used in the last video, but the only thing we've changed up is we've got an oval. So this is a 4x3 rondelle. This is an 8mm jade. And here we have a 15x10 amethyst oval. And you could, it could be any type of flat bead just to give that kind of shape. The reason why we've got the crisscross is it's going to hold that bead in place instead of flipping around. And you could use a coin bead in there instead. Yeah, just whatever you think would benefit this pair of earrings. So let's begin. So you're going to take your head pin and you're going to put your 3 beads on that you're using. So I've got the 3x4 rondelle, and you could do a 4mm bead instead. And then I'm doing amethyst oval 15x10. See if I can find, there we go. Okay, and then the 8mm white jade. Okay, so that's the back, there's the front. Okay, they look pretty straight. Sometimes you have the hole in the oval not quite straight. This one's pretty good. The last one I had to wiggle with the bottom to make it look straight, so this looks pretty good. And now with the last pair of earrings, I had you do 2 wraps, and we used the center of the shank. Well, because we're wrapping around 2 beads, we need more space to do the wrapping. So we're going to go further up to give us more working space. And again, we're going to do the 2 wraps, just like we did before, 2.5 wraps. Okay. So I'm going 3/4 of the way up my shank. Give it a bend, do my favorite size loop. Check that it looks accurate. You can see that that's bent, but you know it's going to do that. And now I'm going to do my wraps. Start with 2 complete wraps. 1, 2, and now we're going to the back and just straight forward. Okay. And now I'm going to do some adjustments because we want things to be fairly straight at this point. Okay. The heart twisted on me a little bit. And I'm just going to straighten this coil up a little bit. There. Okay, so now I'm going to make the wire do the diagonal cross. So we're going from the one side of the center wire to the other, holding the bead in place, wrapping it around, and going like this, and we're forward again, because now not much room there, so it's going to be wider because it's like there's no room there at all. So we're going to go down, and so it's just going to go on the outer edge of that rondelle, really, but it's still going to look pretty. Okay, and like that. And when you do this, it's going to make it look like you've got a spacer there of a metal spacer. So I want to snip it as close to this diagonal wire as possible. Like that. Crimp it in. Gotta be gentle though, because that's a glass bead. It can shatter if you go too hard on it. Okay, and now I just want to make sure everything's level. Okay, and the heart, I want it straight line with the top loop. So is it straight? It appears to be pretty straight. I'm just gonna like that. Wow, I had no difficulties. I like it when I have a difficulty so that I can show you the fix, but this kind of just worked. The heart maybe is a little bit off sitting this way. I'm gonna just grab it, straighten it. I'm gonna grab it here because it won't damage the heart by grabbing it there, and I'm just gonna pull it over a little bit. I might have done too much. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think I did it a little bit too much. There, that looks good. Okay, so I'm ready to put the ear wire on. So if you have a bunch of these head pins made ahead of time, it doesn't take long to make a pair of earrings. Like if you're doing for a craft sale or gifts, these are great earrings for that. There we go. So I wanted to show you something because it happened to my other wire on my earring. Is the wire here. This one ended up being nice and straight, but my other one had a bit of a kink in it. So what I did to fix it afterwards is I just took it and squished it like this. But you got to be careful not to mar the wire, because if you slip, it scratches it and it ruins your earring, and sometimes you just have to start all over again. But if you hold it against the bead and slowly and gently squeeze, you can straighten out the wire if it had a kink in it. This one turned out really nice. Okay, so I guess that's one fix that I mentioned. So thank you for joining me in this little video, and hope to see you soon. God bless, and see you in the next one.